So
No.
who are like the one or two big winners and losers right now, and why is that so?
Well, I mean, the companies that that are at the top of the league table. I mean, Coca-Cola probably is. I mean, they're the one that I look at. I'm like, wow, how are they doing that? I mean,
Yeah.
I should probably dig in and understand it a little bit better. But you look at them, and they have really performed well. And what I look at when I say that is the kind of decomp of their top line performance. And what I'm looking for there is, are they growing units and price at the same time? The companies that win in this space are able to do that consistently. And Coca-Cola is, and I give them a lot of credit. A couple of other companies in the space that I think are performing decently. Unilever, I'd say, is also doing pretty well. They have had some good performance, um, and I would mention Nestle as well. I wouldn't say they're quite as strong, but they have a new CEO. I think he's got a very kind of back to basics view, and they have performed at expectation, and they seem to be really getting their feet under them and heading in the right direction. Um, at the bottom, you kind of have Kraft Heinz, ConAgra, and sadly General Mills.
Yeah.
Um, if you look at, one of the things that certainly characterizes, the top and the bottom. The top, you can see that those companies are much more global.
Mm.
They've got very strong emerging market exposure, and they have had that for a long time, and they know how to operate in those markets. Those are markets that aren't quite as don't have quite the same headwinds in terms of population growth and household income growth that that the developed markets have. If you look at the bottom group, you've got you've got a lot more uh, developed market exposure and a lot more
Mm.
U.S. exposure,
Right.
and of course that's just kind of the environment that they're operating in. There's there I'm sure are executional differences between the top and the bottom as well, but
Yep.
but the exposure, the natural growth exposure, is certainly part of the